All right, we're back here with Marvel Future Fight, looking at a new character, not a new character, but a new character to my team because I'm trying to grow my team, right? I mean, as I'm playing again, it's very funny too because I think I was gonna do some of these stuff years ago, and I totally forgotten about it and how this thing works. And then as you kind of revisit the game, you realize, oh, hey, this is what you were supposed to do. And it's like my memories has gotten so bad because I remember I was trying to get her, right? And then somehow I just stopped. And then I didn't use her, right? And because she was support, and I forgot that you actually need support leaders and all that other stuff. Like, I totally completely forgot about the game. Now that I'm playing it more, I'm remembering these stuff, and it's very funny too, right? But anyways, what I want to talk about today is I need a new world boss attacker, right? A strong attacker. And even though I have a lot of characters I like the Hulk, Sharon Rogers, Jean Grey, and Thor, and everyone else, there is a character that I don't like, and that is Miles Morales. But the thing is, you know, he has a really, really good uniform, and maybe because they are planning to replace Miles Morales, I mean, they're planning to replace Spider Man with Miles Morales, so they gave him such a great uniform, right? I mean, the Spider Man didn't want, they're not that good, right? The OG Peter Parker. So we have here, and of course, don't forget Ben Riley with the Scarlet Spider. They have barely have any good stuff, and I actually like the symbiote Miles here, but it's based on the uniform, right? So, anyways, they have this thing here. It applies. All right, so we have Miles Morales here, and I was talking about how this character has the chain hit damage by 15%. So that increases, but that's not really what I'm looking at. What we're looking at here is this leadership. Now, this leadership is really something. I mean, 70% increase in damage, right, to self, and then you have speed damage increased by 60%. I mean, 6% to allies. Not that important, but remember 70%. Let me just pull up a calculator so we could do this easily because I'm not really good with numbers. Right. All right. So we got 70%, right? Basic attack, increase in basic attack. And then you go to a passive, right? Here's the passive. It applies to self. You get ignores target dodge rate by 25%, decreases basic damage received by 15%. So you get a decrease in received damage, or I guess you lower the amount of damage you get by 15%. Now you look at the tier 2 passive. This is the big one. All right. So here is the increased guaranteed dodge rate by 25%. Not to what I care about, but increases basic damage dealt to supervillain by 120%. So 70 plus 120, that is 190. And then you have increased skill by 35%. And then it also increases bonus damage by 30%. Now, I'm not sure if uh, they're together or whatnot, but so far, if you just add the skill damage by 35%, you have 225% increase in damage, right? And if you add the bonus damage, if that counts the way it's supposed to count, then you have 155% increase in damage. I mean, 255% increase in damage, which is like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff, a lot. And if you increase, don't forget if you level up the uniform and everything, you got basic attack increased by, well, it says 15% here, but it might go higher. I don't know. I mean, all right. So, anyways, let me just look at this. So this thing is still normal. All of these are normal. So I didn't really take them up there, but that's what we're getting. This is the Miles Morales Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse, the character. Now, I'm not a big fan of the character, but since he is such a great attacker, or has all these things, it's definitely worth getting. So that's what I'm gonna get, and this is the last purchase I'm gonna make because I don't know when it's gonna come back. So there it is, Miles Morales across the Spider-Verse. If you're looking for a great world boss hitter, this is it, right? So, anyways, I mean, there's a lot of other ones that are good too, but he is one of the easier ones to get. And mine isn't tier 3 yet, So I really gotta work on him and a lot of other characters. But at least I know which character I'm getting now.